This is reading for the 11th June to the 18th June, which is the third quarter moon to the new moon. We're going to find out what is your recent past energy, and then we're going to have a look on your current energy, and then going to reveal what is your nearest future energy, the advice, and also a bonus message for what can you do to improve your current situation. Okay, let's find out what is your current energy. Your recent current energy. Okay, so in here we have the moon. So something significant happened recently, in the recent past. And I'm picking up that it's about you having fear. So you might have doubts about a certain event. Maybe it's related to what people perceive you in general, or there's something about a decision that is depending on someone that is an external, which is maybe a decision that you might be wanting and wondering whether that person is gonna accept your suggestion. Maybe you're wondering if you're gonna do it, whether people gonna accept that the task, the things that you're been planning, searching, or you're being asking to accomplish a certain assignment, a certain something about like you needing to do something, and then you might needing an approval from outsider, and you're quite anxious, you're quite unsure whether it's going to turn out well or not. And this is something that's very significant in your life that's gonna influencing your maybe your future, maybe your career, maybe your love life. There's something about it's really affecting your life in general. So this is a very important thing. So you might feel unsure, uncertainty, a lot of different feeling that is quite shaky. But these are meant to happen to, I'm hearing, practice your inner courage. So maybe this making you testing your, I'm hearing testing your water. Maybe it's also testing whether you're having that faith in God. Something about like it's I keep on hearing testing your faith. Testing your faith in God. So you might be someone that have gone through a lot of different events, uncomfortable event, or I would call it tower moment, that may be related to other people, because in here we have at the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Pentacles, which is something that is external factor that influence your life and how you see things, or it could be your stability or your belief system. So this is a very significant event. So whatever things that happened in the recent past, I would say, but within 2 to 3 weeks, or some of you in 5 weeks, has shaken up your foundation. And I'm hearing very strongly on the career, your study, your relationship in general, on how you perceive your life. Okay, so next we're going to see what is your current energy for the timeline. When I say current, meaning the timeline for you between on the 11 to the 18th June. Okay, all right. So in here, I'm hearing continue crafting or mastering whatever the thing you have planning. Okay, this is an Eight of Pentacles, so it means that you're working. So even the card in here showing that a man is working on crafting, it's Pentacles, so it means that whatever the things that quite shaking or have caused a lot of uncertainty for the past 2 weeks, or 1 to 2 weeks, or some of you in 5 weeks, It is meant for you to build up that courage or inner strength to trust yourself again. Yeah, and I'm hearing faith in God as well. Yeah, some of you are quite spiritual, even if you're not. Something about you wanting to believe in something that is maybe, you know, beyond the usual way of doing things. Maybe you used to have a belief of doing certain things, but recently you have a shift. Yeah, a mental shift or mindset. It could be just you trusting yourself. And during this timeline, yeah, you're gonna see that you're gonna continue working on your craft of mastering your way of doing things, a new way of doing things. And at the bottom of the deck in here we have the Six of Pentacles. So whatever the things that you've been investing, yeah, for the past few weeks, or even like I'm hearing like an extent of about a month, yeah, the shifting that you've been planning or been executing it at the very early stage, you're gonna see that the things truly showing its, I'm hearing, fruition or the fruit of your labor. So it might not comes very fast, but you're gonna see that, yeah, this during this timeline, whatever the things that you've been initiating, yeah, for the past few weeks, it's actually giving you the clarity that you need. So whatever that you investing, you're receiving, as if like whatever that you for example, metaphorically, you're investing something, yeah, using your money, buying something, and the quality of the return, the things that you're receiving, is pretty much an equivalent. So you're starting to see the whatever the things that you're purchasing, right? It's kind of like you see the purpose on why you bought it at the first place. Yeah, that kind of like a metaphor of what I'm trying to explain here. But I'm going to reveal a little bit more about your current energy, because I feel I've been drawn to do so, and we're going to see more about it. Yes, we have in here the Queen of Pentacles. So again, you're going to see that actually you have all the resources that you need to execute or to even shift it. Okay, so maybe like I said, in the past few weeks, yeah, you've been doubting yourself, as if like you're not sure. Yeah, there's a lot of external things that kind of bit affecting your mind, yeah, or even your belief system, kind of like asking yourself like, do I have the courage to do so? Am I capable of executing it? And this timeline, yeah, during this time you're gonna see that, oh yeah, actually it is true. If I just take action, just take a baby step initiating it, eventually I'm gonna see it that I am actually resources. You're full of resources. And at the bottom of the deck in here we have the Four of Wands, which is building the foundation. And yes, you are, yeah, in the journey of building that foundation that you've been dreaming of. Yeah, whether I'm hearing some of you wanting to go vacation, some of you wanting to create something different, and despite that, there's a lot of like hurdle, yeah, throughout the past few weeks. Yeah, you starting to see that yes, it is actually showing, you know, I am heading somewhere. Okay, some of you might just go in interview, and when you did it at the first place, when you apply it, you don't have any expectation, and yet you're seeing people are starting hiring you. You're gonna see like there is a positive feedback from other people. And even if it's not regarding about that situation that I mentioned about earlier, you might feel there's a shift in your mind, as if like you trusting yourself more. Yeah, maybe before you don't even know, but when you just starting executing it, you're starting to feel like, I think I know what I'm doing. And you're gonna continue doing it this timeline, during this timeline. Okay, and next we're gonna see what is your nearest future, which is not within this timeline but just outside a bit of that timeline. Okay, what is, let's take a peek. Yeah, what is going to happen, okay, in the nearest future? So here we have the Queen of Swords. Wow, this is an amazing, yeah, cards to get, where you starting to be more in flow, when you're starting to have more creativity in trusting yourself, like what you need to do, what you should be doing, as if like you're starting to see there's a clear path to whatever hurdle that you've been experiencing. I think you've been gaining a lot of information about yourself, or downloading a lot of information from outside, whether consciously or subconsciously. Some of you I'm hearing from dreams, some of you are receiving an information through reading, doing a lot of doing a lot of research. Yes, meanwhile a few of you might getting an information from someone that you trust. Yeah, it could be your mentor, it could be in an online, it could be I don't know, I'm hearing like a spiritual guidance, a counseling, friends, yeah, trusted friends, some kind of like a resource that giving you that information, yeah, that you need. Okay, and I'm hearing some of you receiving help from someone that able to give you an additional resources that you need. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck in here we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it means that, okay, everything's starting to move. So if you've been feeling a bit of stagnation for the past few months, yeah, for the past few weeks, okay, you're gonna see there will be a shifting in your energetic level and also your life in general. And I think the reason why you been stagnation is because you've been doing a lot of improvement. Some of you have gone through a lot of transformation. A few of you might have gone through I'm hearing healing, inner child healing. So you might be doing a lot of meditation. Yeah, it could be you also did what we call the mindful practices. Yeah, a lot of different way, yeah, that you've been initiating to improve or to heal yourself, and it is actually working. So all that initiation process that you've been investing, yeah, you're gonna see that instead of feeling stuck in a loop, yes, some of you might feel like you're consistently going round and round and round in the situation, that going to shift, that's going to change, yeah, in the next recent future. Okay, so it's not going to happen during the timeline of 11 to 18 June, but it's going to happen in the nearest, yeah, just outside a bit of that timeline. So expect there will be a lot of shifting, yeah, there will be no feeling stagnation at one situation anymore. You're gonna see there will be shift, yeah, so that's a good thing for you. Okay, that's a good news for you. And next we're gonna have a look on what is the advice for you. Okay, let's have a look. What is the advice for you? Okay, all right, let's see what is the advice for you. So we have here the Judgment. So this is a very major, this is a major, okay, major arcana. Okay, so this indication that you shouldn't feel as if like, you know, you're making a very fast conclusion of a certain situation. So for example, if you have encountered a certain obstacles, like a sudden news that might seems uncomfortable or unexpected things, yeah, just recently or continuously having this kind of bit unexpected requests, yeah, happening, you know, maybe you feel as if like you're not feeling that well, yeah, maybe you're feeling like, you know, why suddenly you're not having that energy. Maybe you see like people are acting strange, maybe you receive a lot of information that needed for you to take action. There's a lot of shifting when it comes to your planning, yeah, a lot of different things that are happening in 1 week. Okay, so if that ever happened, yeah, don't take it as if like it's conclusion. Don't make a rush decision that is gonna happen forever like that way. Yeah, it's just a temporarily things that is happening. You know why it's happening is because, let me just see what is happening. Why is it happening? Oh, it's happening because that maybe you feel overwhelmed with a lot of different things due to the fact that you're shifting to the sun. So when you're starting to shift, okay, you can see there's a lot of resistance in around you. Means that people might not receiving you, not really able to receive the new version of yourself. Okay, so you might not hear them say, like, verbally say that they don't like your energy or the shift, but they can feel energetically that you're shifting, and you can also feel that there is a bit of resistance in their energetic field. So because you're changing your energetic feel, so people also might feel uncomfortable. Some of them feel unsure, yeah, some of them feeling overwhelmed, yeah, and they don't feel kind of bit maybe safe. Maybe they also don't feel something is off. So you might feeling affected as well. So if you're feeling any of this situation in the near future, just remind yourself that this is temporarily. Okay, temporarily. Okay, it's not gonna happen forever. You're meant to just go through it, because eventually you're gonna win. Okay, eventually you're gonna win. Yes, in here we have the Hangman, means that, yeah, if you see it, when you receive it as if like an obstacles, don't take it as an obstacles. It is not an obstacles, yeah, it is meant for you to go through it, maybe just to test your faith, yeah, whatever. Maybe I'm hearing some of you having like a new beginning of intuition, trusting yourself more, able to see, having much more different ideas, yeah, a lot of different, you become more and more creative. And this new gift, this new realization, this new version of you, you've been giving this temporarily hurdle obstacles, so you can test that, whether you're able to make that decision using that new finding of your vision of yourself. Okay, and the next card in here we have the Devils. Yeah, so it's kind of like a battle between an ego, an old version of yourself, and a new version of you. So you're pretty much trying to shift, yeah, and yet your old version of yourself trying to pull you back to your old self. So it's about a battle whether you're able to shift the mind and use that new perspective, a new version of yourself, to solve it. And if you choose this path, it's a guarantee that you're going to be able to overcome it, because this part of you, it's meant to happen. Okay, it is not because because something bad luck is happening to you. No, it is for you to really be sure about this new version of yourself. So it's a battle of a new ego, an old ego, and a new version of yourself. So that's actually what is happening, in the next nearest future, which gonna give you a lot of different kind of, like I said, like energetically you feel a little bit overwhelmed. It could be the people around you feel the shifting in you, then they can't really put in words how they felt, okay, how they feel. And you also feel that they a bit uncomfortable with your change, but stick to the new version of yourself, because that is what you're supposed to do, at least, yeah. You're being advised to do so. Okay, and for the last part of this video, I'm going to give you a bonus. This is a bonus part for you to find out if there is any other way to improve your current situation. So it could be regarding about your career, regarding about your love life, your relationship, your finance, or any kind of things that need some improvement in your life in general. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you a moment to take it through of what are the things that you want to find an answer or a solution. Okay, so focus on one particular thing, and we're going to reveal what are the way on how to improve that situation. All right, let's do this. Okay, so we have the card in here, the Knight of Pentacles. So this is the slowest in Knight of all. Okay, so what is the advice for you in order for you to improve the situation is to take things slow and steady. All right, so I'm picking up that some of you wanting to maybe resolve a certain situation very fast, so you might wanting to do things in a in a very fast pace. You want to executing things in as fast as you can. Maybe you wanting to amend a relationship, if you can, like immediately. Yeah, and some of you wanting to find an answer whether this is the right job for me or not. Yeah, maybe you think like I should give an answer right now. Yeah, you do not need to rush. Okay, you can take your time to decide. You can take your time to solve anything. Yeah, whether it's a task, whether you're planning a certain things, whether you should be executing it right away. Yeah, something about when you thinking whether you should invest a certain thing, yeah, a certain energy, a certain time, a certain amount of money. Yeah, you've been advised to take things slow and steady. Why? Is because that sometimes, yeah, there will be more information coming through that gonna help you to give a better solution or give you a better way. So means that fast doesn't necessarily means it's a good thing, at least for you right this moment, for that one particular situation. Okay, for that one particular situation. Yeah, and some of you wonder, can I ask one more question? I think we can. Yeah, we still have time. Let's ask one additional question. Stick to that one particular question right now, and I'm gonna help you find the better solution to improve that whatever things that you have in your mind right now. All right, let's go. Let's find out, yeah, what is the answer, how to improve. Okay, some of you, okay, wanting to take or make some very major decision in your life, and you wonder, I don't have the courage to do so. Can I do it? Will I be capable of doing it or take action to it? The answer is yes. But how you be able to do it? To have an inner courage that you can do it. Some of you might doubt yourself and feel as if like you've been forced to execute or make a certain decision when you feel like you're not ready. I'm not ready. Some of you feel like I'm not ready for this. You are ready. Yeah, physically, energetically, you are ready for this shift, but your mind have some sort of like a limiting belief that sort of like you're limiting yourself. Maybe you've been gaslighting before, that's why you kind of bit doubting yourself. This could be in the you've been involved. I'm hearing some of your childhood experiencing, maybe you're being always a lot of terms and rules that you need to follow. Yeah, there's some of you people pleaser attitude, yeah, gaslighting, yeah, and all those things. And no matter what it is that making you feel like you're not good enough, or you feel like should I do it or not, yeah, because there is some sort of like low self-esteem, yeah, push that aside, because actually you're very, very capable of executing it. Okay, some of you I'm hearing like imposter syndrome. So you feel like you're not good enough. Okay, you're not good enough. I don't know, something like a feeling that you're not resourceful enough, you're not good enough. I keep on hearing I'm not good enough. There's a very strong low self-esteem and also a belief system, yeah, which was the cause of all of this. So rest assured, you have all the courage to do it. Just believe that you can do it, and that's the answer. And this is a major arcana, so if you really embraced it, this inner courage, you're gonna shift. Yeah, I'm hearing like 240 degree to 360 degree of shift in your life. So if you really take these changes, embrace these changes, not only on that particular situation, yeah, everything in your life gonna shift as well, because the essence to that, yeah, your life of shifting into more optimistic and positive is for you to have an inner courage. And you can actually, yeah, you are actually having that inner courage that you know that you need to execute whatever the things that you have in your mind. And that's the reading for this timeline. Take care. See ya. Till then.